Right, this podcast is just a trailer. You'll be given the details of how to download the full PDF report on which this podcast is based. And in it, you see the full story of my interaction with the IT manager of this a very it's from very long ago. I think it was around 2008 to 2010 thereabouts. So this client was a prospect, and I was talking to him, and the question he asked me is one that I know that a lot of people would love to have somebody ask me if they knew what my background was. So basically, he asked me how I thought a degree in agricultural extension services qualified me to advise him on web marketing, because I was offering web marketing solutions. Right? He wasn't a farm business owner, because normally what I do is I have a competence in agricultural extension. I have widespread knowledge in a variety of fields extending beyond agriculture. But I then self-taught myself ExcelVB basic custom software development as well as web marketing systems development. And I became quite successful at it, making sales internationally without paying any money for advertisement whatsoever, offline and online. And based on the success I was achieving, I began to offer that solution in addition to my software solutions to farm business owners. And as time went on, other people who were not farm business owners discovered what I was doing. So maybe they encountered me, met me at events, and then would engage me and then hire me. Or sometimes I would do my door-to-door marketing. I used to do a lot of pavement pounding, and I would win them over as clients, and then I would work for them. So, and I did record significant successes with them. There's a real estate company who I remember the CEO was expressing so much doubt about the whole thing and saying Facebook was for Yahoo boys and all of that. But within I think about 2-3 months of launching the web marketing system I did for him, he got a call from South Africa, and he was sent $100 gift card for accepting to consult to this the South African company that contacted him. They were looking for opportunity to enter into the real estate market in Nigeria, and they wanted his advice and they found him based on the stuff I did. And then he called me in and said, "Look, when can we develop the Facebook page?" Blah blah blah. So that's how that went, and that just proved my point. So I've never been one to listen to people, and I realized that if I let what they say to me affect the way I feel about what I do, then I would deny other people who can benefit from my skills and my services the opportunity to grow their brands with my help. So I don't listen to them. So this gentleman, I was with him, and he asked me what made me qualified to advise him, and I said, well, if you think my having a degree in agricultural extension and not having a degree in IT is the reason why I cannot advise you, that's unfortunate. But I said, which is more important, my credentials in academics or the income generating web marketing results I'm getting online in the real world, which you are aware of? So he was trying to reconcile that in his mind, but his body language showed that it was too much of a battle for him. He was not ready to think with sometimes we just don't let the brain God gave us do the job it's meant to do. So he didn't answer me, and I just let him be on that day. I was having a conversation with the presence of some of his employees, one of which was the IT manager. But I did not know that one was himself going through some challenges about being an IT professional and making use of the web. So a few years later, this same IT manager reached out to me, and to my surprise, asked me extensively in the very long-winded conversation on, I think it was Skype we chatted on, I can't remember if correctly now. No, it was a Facebook chat, and he was asking for my advice on the real-world applications of IT. The way people say they have got a degree in database programming and all of that, but they can't have Oracle, blah blah blah, but they don't know how to make money with the skill. They only have salary jobs that are not paying well, but then they see you and you are making money with it, and they don't want to know. So basically what he did was to reach out to me digitally through Facebook, and then he had this long conversation with me in Facebook chat where he asked me for help making use of his skills, the knowledge he had acquired to make money and to get results for his company, for himself, and all of that. So the best way for you to appreciate the conversation and to see why I was right is for you to read the conversation. So what I've done is to combine that with the body of writing I did, I published several years ago, into a PDF that you can download. So just follow the instructions at the end of this video and download it and read. It's free. I wish you well.